that way, I suppose, so much is because I'm just being me. I like life. I like meeting people. I like trying to help people where I get an opportunity because heavens knows over the years I've had plenty of assistance in various ways. So it's nice to be able to try and do something in return.
And another thing you do is a lot of motivational speaking because you clearly are talking from experience about having to motivate yourself.
That's right, and I do quite a bit of motivational speaking at service clubs and quite a few schools I've done over the last 2 or 3 years, and I really enjoy that. It's some of the questions that the children ask you are really right there. They know what they're asking.
Explain. Tell me.
Well, they're not afraid to ask a question that perhaps some adults are a little bit inclined to sort of lay back a little bit without coming out and asking things like, how do you get out of bed, and do you go to the toilet the same way as we do? You know, just, I mean, I won't go into some of them, of course. There might be children listening. But, no, they'll ask anything, and you just have to be prepared and have your wits ready, you know, to be able to answer a question without too much hesitation. Otherwise, it looks like you're trying to make up an answer.
It is that basic recognition and people to look beyond what they're seeing.
That's right, exactly. And there's so many different areas with when we're looking at limitations. I mean, I guess the average person would not think twice about going to post a letter or make a telephone call or even to enter a building. And what we're looking at from the viewpoint of our directory is looking at the access into motel rooms that are supposedly accessible. But quite often they're not. You go inside, you might be able to get inside the room, but you try and get into the toilet or the shower and you've got a problem.
Of course. Diane, as you mentioned, your wife is helping you put this together.
She certainly is.
Hi, Diane. How are you? Good, good. But so when will this be available? And this will be for wheelies.
That's right.
Because it must be very difficult. Hey, I want to go away, I want to go on a holiday, but the inconvenience of getting to point A or B.
Well, the whole idea is to try and perhaps with this directory it will encourage more people who have a little bit of fear of the unknown to not have that fear. In other words, to have the confidence to go out and well, enjoy Australia, enjoy life, and just, I mean, they don't have to sit at home and worry about what they're going to do for the next few hours. As far as the book being published is concerned, well, we're on the verge. We're just at the brink of finishing it off. The final draft is in the computer, so to speak, and then we'll be looking for a publisher.
Well, all the very best with that, Colin. Thank you for coming in. Thanks for talking to us about the phone cards here. All the very best. Enjoy.
Thank you, Kerrie-Anne.
Colin James.
Great to be here.
The next time you come back, more singing.
Right.
Get John organised there, more singing. Colin James joining us on Good Morning Australia. Right now it's time for Susie.
And from Dano's Direct, we welcome Michael Quinn, who's bringing us Joy with M. Joy.